sports. It's in the game.
Don't play with it, don't play with it, don't play with it. Don't play with it. I just want a rough neck on it. You just want. Ask me if I'm finished now. I just begun. I ain't giving out no to no just for fun. Are you dumb? Run a man, I don't know no other man. Like 100 just for 100 bands. I don't even got me 100 bands. I'm still gonna make me 100 M's with 100 plans. Give me peso. I carry like I'm Greco. On the road with cold petrol. Should've knew it from the get-go. Don't play with it, don't play with it, don't play with it. Come on, baby, don't play with it. Just lay it. Spin all day. My hitters don't play with it, don't play with it, don't play with it. They stay with it. I'm okay with it. Yeah, they come to me, they don't play with it.
Welcome to the historic Inner Harbor of Baltimore, Maryland. Just a stone's throw away, you find M&T Bank Stadium, the home of the Raiders. Matt Prater, been around a long time, will get us started here. And off we go, here in Baltimore. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, they'll throw to get this one started. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
On the ground, this is Justice Hill. And he's near the 1st down, stopped a little short of the 40. An early test to start this one. 3rd and inches. 1st down and more past midfield. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. Pick up 3 or maybe 4. Kaiser White able to make the tackle. They'll try to throw here with Jackson. Now he takes off. And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15. Run play. This is Hill. Not much. 2nd and long coming up.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 13-yard line.
On the give, here's Henry. He's down inside the 10. A gain of 4. Play 8 of the opening drive coming up, and now they face 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Jackson. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
A loss of 5. It's 4th down.
It's the tight end likely in motion. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. On fourth down, here comes Justin Tucker for the Ravens. This from 30 yards out. Tucker's kick is good. And the Ravens will take a 3-0 lead.
You know, they did a lot of good things on this opening drive, Mike. I know they stalled out once they got down there into the red zone. They're going to need to work on finishing some of these drives as this game moves along. But that's a good 3 points to start this game.
This one skips the landing zone, goes all the way over the back line. So the ball will come out to the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Now, Murray on the bootleg. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. 3-0 is our score. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. Throwing now, Murray on first down. He fumbled the football. And this is taken in by the defense. And there it is. The defense comes up with the big play, forcing the fumble as they get their offense right back on the field. Coming up, Greg, with a big turnover.
Taking the ball away, Mike, has really become an art form in the NFL. Some teams are good at it, some teams not so much. But in this case, great job by the defense taking that one away.
They'll run here with Hill. And he'll take this down to about the 15. Here's 2nd and 9. Throwing Jackson. There's a throw right side. Going to be incomplete.
Well defended there, and the quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
On 3rd down, Jackson taking off. He'll try to carry that ball loosely, and it is out. The Cardinals have got it. Well, he certainly turned that into something on the move. Downfield, looked like he was gaining yards, but then loses control, and the defense comes up with a turnover.
Early on, Mike, it looked like it was going to be a really good play by the quarterback, turning to his legs, getting some pretty good yardage with his feet, but then he failed to not only protect himself, but mostly protect the ball. Defense is able to put a hit on him, jar the ball loose, and now they'll take over after the big takeaway.
They face 2nd down and 7. Off the play fake. Here's Murray. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
They've been a little up and down in this first half. I mean, they have less than 80 yards of total offense and halftime lose. So missed throws like that, those are missed opportunities. They've got to hit the plays when they have them if they want to have a chance to leave here with a win.
On 3rd down, Murray. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down. Like living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. And that is not going to work. Incomplete, and they turn it over on down.
You know, Mike, you could almost just look down in the huddle, and the players are looking at the sideline like, Coach, isn't the punt team going to come out? And the coach was having none of it. He says, no, you're staying on the field. We're being aggressive all day long, and we're going to go pick up this 1st down.
And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7.
Report!
On play action, here's Jackson. Now he'll run.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. They'll run the sneak. And they're going to get him down close to the marker. Was he able to reach the ball out? He did. Great spot and a great run. 1st down. 1st and goal. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down. They'll go with the sneak. And he will drive his way into the end zone. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Baltimore. Certain quarterbacks have a knack for that, and he finds the space to get in the end zone for the touchdown, Greg.
Yeah, just a good old-fashioned quarterback sneak. Kind of a play that's taken the league by storm. Not necessarily the tush-push like we see up in Philly, but just as effective here, Mike.
Still a little time. Final minute of this 1st half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. 1st and 10. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their 2nd, as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this 1st half. On 1st down, it's Murray. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to be in just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Here's Murray. Oh, trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
Let's make no mistake about it, Mike. I mean, this passing game, it just has not been very efficient here in the 1st half. I mean, they've produced more yards on the ground than through the air, and incompletions like that certainly aren't going to help.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. They'll try to work the screen with Connor. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Now here's a timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another 1st down. To throw again is Murray. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
He'll let this go towards the end zone. So we have a 10-point game here at halftime as we get you down to Florida, Orlando specifically. For the coaches, Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. All right, Coach, thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Murray. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced. And other times, it looks like they've never practiced at all. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. He dives, and what a catch for the first down. 18 yards on the pickup there, and a first down. Going to work Connor in the middle here. Look at him stay on his feet as he's able to shimmy his way for a gain of about 5.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Now a 2nd down throw from Murray. He's going to tuck it and go. And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line.
What I like the most here is just the decision that when he wants to be a runner, he commits to being a runner, and he's able to weave his way downfield, pick up the first down, sets up 1st and goal.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line. They'll come up with nothing there. Fortunate just to get back to the line. And that'll set up 2nd and goal.
You can just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
And that one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down.
Now after taking that loss on the sack, it changes your entire approach offensively. You go from playing for 6 to now everything is just about coming away with points.
3rd and goal. Murray.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corral them, take them down short of the sticks.
Murray to throw for it on 4th down. And he's not going to get there. They stopped him at the goal line. It's a turnover on down. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive.
Hey, middle. Let's go. Get high.
Out of his end zone, Jackson. That's to the tight end, Charlie Kolar. And a good gain. He's going to be marked down right at the 20-yard line. So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through three. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. We'll go three tight ends here on 1st and 10. On the ground, here's Henry. Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. Here's Jackson. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. It's a three tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
That's the ball guy.
Again, right up the middle to Henry. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll go again here with Henry. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. Bateman is the motion man. They'll drop to throw. That's caught. Derrick Henry. And he puts his head down and he picks up the 1st down. No motion over Flowers. They'll run it with Henry. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
No, we changed.
2nd down, Jackson. A pass pulled in by Henry.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
It's the quarterback with the sneak. He will have a Ravens 1st down. They're able to convert, albeit not by much, but they get it on 3rd and a yard.
Yeah, yeah. Hey, hey. 180. 180.
Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. So, it's a win here for the Ravens. They didn't do a whole lot offensively, but they didn't need to. Defense